Welcome back, and today we're going to take a look at the Appraisal Defect Tracking Database template. So this can be used for, as the name suggests, tracking appraisals in housing as this database is set up. But of course, like all of our database templates, this is meant to be customized, and it can be customized in any way that you need. For any other application, it doesn't necessarily have to be real estate. But let's go ahead and start with maintain lists. And the idea in this section is that any drop-down that has a fixed set of information, such as credit card type or billing methods. So if we have a drop-down box that shows all of the different billing methods, but the billing methods isn't going to change or aren't going to change very often. So that's the type of thing you would see in the maintenance menu. There's also something here for company setup. We can put different titles in. You get the idea. So let's close out of this and let's go ahead and add a new appraisal. And so we're going to fill this out. We're going to put the name of the appraiser and some basic information in as well. Okay, so we have the information about the appraiser. Now let's add a few notes. Now, I want to demonstrate something here with the times. You'll notice that the times include every minute of the 24-hour day. Now, you may or may not want this. For something like a call that might only last 3 or 4 minutes, and you may find that type of precision important, then maybe you will want down to the minute. Of course, you could do this differently. We could make this a free form entry instead of a drop-down box, and we can still put in rules that ensure that a time is entered. And the reason it's giving me this error is because it wasn't in the correct format. If I click OK and then type 0833, it's still going to 1 a.m. So that is the downside. It has a very particular format that the time has to be entered in. But of course, if this is for something like appointments, for example, you could have this be limited to your business hours, and it can also be limited to 10-minute increments or any larger increment than just 1 minute. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish this. And now let's say appointment history. And appointment history is where you may want things to be in larger intervals, as opposed to a call where the times have to be a lot more precise. Same error as before. That's why we want to choose it from the drop-down. evaluation, and this is going to be at location 3, I think it was. Okay, so we save and close and receive the appointment is added, and now let's add the defect. Well, if the house is falling down, it's probably everything, isn't it? Let's just put rot and paint and leave those. But of course, you can see there are other possibilities as well. If we go back to the maintain lists that I showed you, the list of defects is right here. So finally, we can do a search, and let's just do it. A search, we can search every one of them. Or we can do a partial search. Maybe we only need one appraiser. And you can search by other criteria as well. So this is a demonstration of the Appraisal Defect Tracking Database. Now, of course, as I said, this is meant to be customized. You can add other types of appraisals. You can add different types of reports. Anything you need to make this database work for you, you are able to do it if you know Access, or if someone at your company knows Access, or you can hire us. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you in the next video.